So if you're feeling overwhelmed by the constant tug of war between your full-time job and your side hustle, or stress is really weighing you down, you are not alone. Today, I'm gonna share 5 simple techniques that has helped me really regain my calm even on the busiest days. Hey there, welcome back to my channel, and here we talk about productivity, creativity, and personal growth, specifically for those with a full-time job and a side hustle. In this video, I'm gonna break down 5 stress management techniques that are practical, simple, and effective for those of us balancing a full-time job and a passion project. Now, whether it's early morning, late nights, or those unpredictable moments in between our busy schedule, these tips are tailored to help you find balance and boost your well-being. The first technique is breathing and mindfulness. There are times when you become so stressful, right? And during times like this, it is very important that you take a few minutes to do some deep breathing exercises. Taking a few minutes to really reset can make all the difference. This has been very helpful for me both at work and even outside of work, right? When I'm really stressed to a point where I literally want to cry because I get so emotional about this thing sometimes, I just take a couple of minutes, I go to a quiet place, I breathe, I say a little prayer, and just acknowledging God as my strength. And let me assure you, this gets me back on track every single time. So there are different breathing exercises that you can use. There are many studies that have shown that using simple breathing exercises like the 4-7-8 technique, which is basically inhaling for 4 seconds, stopping for 7 seconds, and then exhaling for 8 seconds. And this can really help you clear mental clutter during high pressure moments. And there's also the 4-4-4 exercise, or 5-5-5, or whatever it is, right? Whatever suits you. I personally use the 5-5-5 breathing exercise, where I inhale for 5 minutes, pause for 5 seconds, not 5 minutes. I inhale for 5 seconds, pause for 5 seconds, and then exhale for 5 seconds, right? So this definitely helps me kind of reset and get back to a place where my head is clear and I can get back to work. And apart from this, there are a lot of mindfulness apps such as Calm and Headspace, which are really great for guided sessions. And this can 100% fit into your schedule regardless of how busy you can be. So my routine is to meditate every morning for about 10 to 15 minutes, mostly before I go to work. During the weekends, I just sleep in, honestly, and I usually miss that, which is not good, but I do miss my weekends meditation session. But during the week, I do meditate for about 10 to 15 minutes every day before I go to work. Also, you can go directly to YouTube and simply type meditation, whatever kind of meditation you want. If you want a specific kind of session, you can find that on YouTube, right? And all you need to do is just find whatever you need on YouTube. You can use these apps. You can just do your own meditation by yourself. Just set a timer and take the time that you need whenever you're feeling stressed. And also, it's advisable that you do not get to that point where you're stressed, right? If you can, try to make this a daily routine, because it really just sets the mood for the day. And this is a really, really great habit that you want to add to your routine. Now, the second thing you want to do is prioritize your sleep. So sleep is really a great weapon against stress, right? Prioritizing quality sleep can 100% improve your mood and improve your focus. It is very, very advisable to have a strict bedtime routine, right? You have a specific time when you go to bed, and you want to have a 30-minute period where you do not have any screens or no screen time before you go to sleep. That is something that is very advisable. Well, I do have screen time, which is reading. I read using my Kindle, so I don't know if that is considered screen time, but that is what actually helps me fall asleep. And also, if I'm being honest, I could actually improve on my sleep routine, because it's not the best, but I have discovered that whenever I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, I am more focused, I am in a better mood, right? My performance is basically higher than during the times that I do not get enough sleep. So I'm actually working on my sleep schedule. I'm trying different things and hopefully I find something that really works for me. I am a night owl, so it's really hard for me to sleep early, but I am trying different things to see which one works best for me so I can get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. What you can do is you can try like winding down with a book at night before you go to sleep, or with meditation, whatever works for you. Again, you can try different techniques. You can try different things to see what works best for you. But at the end of the day, what you want to do is make sure you are getting at least 7 hours of sleep for high performance, for focus, and for a better mood. The next technique we're going to talk about is scheduling regular breaks and even scheduling time when you can have some fun. Now, scheduling regular breaks, even if they're short breaks, can re-energize your mind and reduce stress. One of the things that I do regularly at work to really reduce the stress of client demands and whatnot is to go for a walk for a couple of minutes. This helps me get out of my bubble, change my environment, and then by the time I am back on my desk, I feel more energized. So this is one technique that has helped me tremendously. Now, another technique that has worked for others is the Pomodoro technique, which is taking 5 to 10 minutes breaks within every hour. Now, this doesn't really work for me, right? When I have my scheduled time for deep work, I really like in the zone. It is very hard for me to take a 5 minutes or 10 minutes break every 1 hour. I feel like that is actually going to distract me more. So what I do is I take maybe a 30 minutes break after about 3 hours of work. That is what helps me. That is once I am in the deep work mode, I stay there for about 3 hours or more, and then I can take a break. Now, during my deep work time for my side projects, I really only take a break when I feel like it, right? So I usually schedule this block of time for deep work, and once I'm in the mode, I really don't care. I hardly take a break. I do not want to take a break. I just want to focus and get what I need to get done. So usually my breaks are after about 3 hours of deep work, and most of the time I actually just take a break when I need to, like take a bathroom break. That's when I just do any other thing that I want to do. But during those times dedicated for deep work, I'm really just mostly focused and I can't stop until like I have everything done. So you can do that, whatever works for you. If you are the person that needs to take breaks every 1 hour, or needs to take like 5 to 10 minutes breaks every hour, or you need to take 30 minutes breaks every 3 hours, you need to do what works for you. Figure out what works for you. You can try these different techniques and then figure out which one works best for you and stick with that. Also, incorporating activities that you love, whether again it's a quick walk with a friend or a colleague, which is what I do, or maybe a fun activity every now and then, or taking a coffee break, right? Or just a chat with a friend. Incorporating that into your routine, into your schedule, can really help re-energize you and boost your mood, right? And really reduce your stress levels. Also, sometimes you just want to take some time off, whether it's off work or you want to take some time off even working on your side project. You want to be able to do that, right? Take some time off to rest, to forget about work, to forget about everything, and just focus on yourself, focus on self-care. That is very important. There are times that just the small breaks wouldn't do it. There are times when you actually need a break from everything, and you need to recognize those times, accept it, acknowledge it, and take the breaks that you need. The next technique is to establish a consistent morning routine. Now, starting your day on a high note really sets the tone for everything that comes after, right? It sets the tone on how you are gonna feel and how your day is gonna look. So a consistent morning routine can really be a powerful tool to avoid stress and to maintain focus and be in a good mood throughout your day. You can start your day with a set routine like a short workout, journaling, or meditation, which sets the tone for the day and helps build resilience and focus. So this routine doesn't have to be this long, elaborate routine, right? Even 15 to 20 minutes dedicated for self-care can really make a huge difference. For me, I start the day with 10 to 15 minutes meditation, and while I am doing my morning routine and preparing for work, I listen to either gospel music or I listen to a message. And this is what really sets the day up For me, it sets my mood. It really gets me on a high note before I get to work. So go ahead and experiment with different activities to figure out what energizes you. You can even go ahead, right, and keep a journal to kind of note what part of your routine makes you feel better, so you can double down on that. Lastly, you want to learn to set clear boundaries and ask for help when you need to. This is essential for preserving your energy and reducing stress. So setting clear work hours for both your full-time job and your side hustle really helps prevent burnout. So going above and beyond is needed sometimes and necessary, right? But you need to have a line. Make sure that there is a line and you know what that line is and you communicate that line. There are times when you will need to dedicate some tasks, maybe to a virtual assistant, maybe to someone else, right? That is very essential. Dedicate as much as you can, outsource as much as you can. And if you need to really figure out if all of these tasks that you think you have to do are actually essential, if these are things that you really must do. And if not, go ahead and just delete them all together, or put them in the back burner to get to them whenever you can, or whenever you are in a position that you can outsource. So managing stress when you have a full-time job and a side hustle is really all about small, consistent practices. Whether it's through mindful breathing, ensuring that you get enough sleep, taking regular breaks, setting up a morning routine, or establishing clear boundaries. These techniques can really help you navigate even the busiest days with more peace, joy, and rest, because that is always the goal. So figure out which of these tips you can incorporate into your routine this week that is going to help you really reduce stress, and let me know in the comment section which ones work best for you. And while you're doing that, you want to remember that it's all about progress and not perfection. Now, if you find these tips helpful, please like this video and do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more practical advice for balancing your full-time job and a side hustle. And also remember to share this video with someone who might need a stress relief boost. Lastly, do not forget to check out the link in the description box for a free guide on how you can plan a stress-free week for your side hustle, even though you have a full-time job. Thank you again for watching. Watch this video on the screen next, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.